Hey my beautiful Taurus peeps, what's going on everybody? It's Am from CancerMoonsTarot and I'm coming at you with your mid-June 2023 tarot reading. How are you? I hope all is well. I just want to mention before we start, if you're interested in personal readings, products, and so much more, feel free to check out my website, CancerMoonsTarot.com. It's going to be the first link in the description below. But Team Taurus, how are we doing? I hope we're doing well. And let's see what's going on here for your second half of June 2023. What do we got going on here for Taurus, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus throughout mid-June 2023. What information is rolling on in here, please, for the zodiac sign of Team Taurus? Message is coming in here for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout mid-June 2023. Let's see what's going on here for it. We're going to start out here with the overall energy. Overall energy for you seems to be the Page of Pentacles. Taking a look at the current energy, we have the Ace of Cups, what you're dealing with this month, Three of Cups showing up, nice. And then looking at the current outcome, Two of Pentacles showing up here in the upright position as well. Taurus, I think you're starting to feel the push and the pull. There's definitely distance I feel being created in a certain scenario in your life, whether it's about distance between you and a person, distance between you and a career path, and you're getting pulled in a different direction that you're finding is not only more favorable, but more enjoyable for you guys in mid-June 2023. And it's leaving you a little bit stuck here with the current outcome being the Two of Pentacles, because you're starting to align with something you love, and you're looking at what it is you're already dealing with and wondering to yourself, I'm less invested than I used to be, right? I'm feeling more invested into this new situation. It feels good. I'm happy. I'm enjoying it. I'm not so much enjoying what I've been dealing with here all along. So you're feeling like you're pulling back from something whilst you're getting more invested into something here that's new. But Two of Pentacles, it's like, what do I do? Because I feel like whatever it is that you are feeling very pulled back from, you have a lot of history with. So if it is a person, right, maybe you're not associating with somebody who's been your friend for multiple years. You have a lot of history with that person, but maybe you've been having more fun hanging out with a new friend. Maybe you've really been enjoying the connection that you're having with a new person you've become friends with. You know, maybe for some of you, this is about a romantic partner. You have lots of history with this romantic partner, but you're starting to notice, I'm really enjoying the vibe from this other person. And, you know, it's kind of hard to leave behind somebody I have such deep history with, but I am really enjoying this new person, right? So it could be anything. It could be a new career. Maybe you worked in sales for like 15 years, but now you're really enjoying getting out of sales because there's like a new thing you're really interested in when it comes towards career. So ultimately here for you, Taurus, it is a weird feeling because something new is here. You're enjoying it, but it makes you feel guilty to a certain extent to leave behind what it is you already feel so pulled back from. So that's the entire situation that I'm feeling here so far. Let's go ahead and get some clarity. I want to have a look here at the Page of Pentacles. Clarifying the Page of Pentacles, we got here the High Priestess. Yeah, High Priestess is kind of like, I can't deny the fact that I feel way less invested than I used to. So you are definitely acknowledging the fact that this is what's going on. I do feel way less invested in a person, place, or thing than I used to. Clarify the Ace of Cups. And we have here the Six of Swords. Yeah, you really are starting to feel very emotionally fulfilled here with this new beginning, and with the Six of Swords coming into play here for you, this is something that looks like it can really be a part of your future. So you're dealing with a situation here that you do feel like not only is making you happy now, but most certainly would also make you happy going into your future here as well. Taking a look here at one more clarifier, clarifying the Two of Pence, we have here the Sun. Yeah, I think that despite the fact of you maybe feeling guilty if you were to leave something that you've had history with in the past, even though there's a little bit of a guilt factor to it, I think you know in your heart that this new situation is what's making you happy. It is something that you feel is positive for you, is something that you want in your life. And I don't think that it's something you can necessarily deny here moving throughout the rest of mid-June. So it's a weird feeling, right? Having to let go. You've been feeling less invested as time progresses. You've been feeling more invested in this new situation, but you know, you're going to have to kind of come to a point where it's like, well, I can't manage both. I need to make a choice, you know? If you are way less invested in your job, but a new job is lined up for you, you know, that opportunity for the new job won't be there forever. And if you keep on distancing yourself from your current job, you're not going to be there forever either. So it's like a choice has to be made. Same thing with love. It's like, if you're not so invested in your partner anymore, but you're really feeling a good vibe with somebody here that's new, it's like at the end of the day, you can't have both. You know, you have to make a choice in that decision, or a choice in that field here as well. So it's rough, I know, but I think that you have to ask yourself, what does your heart want? And I feel like it's going to be this, the Three of Cups here, this new situation showing up for you. All right. All right, Taurus, let's get on into it. We're going to have a look here and see what's showing up in your challenge position for mid-June 2023. Showing up in the challenge, we have here the Ten of Cups. Your fulfillment is the challenge. I think that right now, there once again is this guilt factor to you being happy, you letting go of something in your life and you going out and being happy, because in a way you may feel like you're leaving someone behind. You might feel like you're disappointing your employer if you go into a new job. You're disappointing your partner, and hurting them, right? If you end up letting them go, it's like there is this guilt factor to you being happy. All right, give me more information on this Ten of Cups, on how Taurus feels. Seven of Swords, right? Once again, this is the card that usually represents guilt. You feel like maybe you are going to be looked at as deceptive. You're going to be looked at as a bad person. King of Swords, you're going to look heartless or cold. And Nine of Swords, that's what you're really worried and freaked out about. So I feel like you're worried about how you're going to be perceived going into a new beginning here at this time. That's what's really freaking you out. I don't think you want to let somebody down. And I've been there too, man. Especially in love and romance, I've been there before as well. When I was a lot younger, I was with somebody for a relatively long time. Unfortunately, I wasn't as happy with the connection as I once was. And even though there was history there, as time continued to progress, I felt less and less connected, and I did grow closer to another person. And then that's when I made the executive decision of like, okay, I don't want to cheat. I don't want to get involved in a messy situation. So if I'm happier with this new person, I needed to break things off and I needed to move on forward with somebody that I felt I was really happy with at the time. And it was the right decision for me to make. And even though I was scared of how I'd be perceived, even though I was scared that I'd hurt the other person, it was me having to recognize that I deserve to be happy. Ten of Cups, it was me having to recognize that my happiness is important too. And it doesn't make me a bad person for having new feelings, and it doesn't make me a bad person for disconnecting. It just makes me an honest person, and it's better than, taking that path of cheating or trying to have my cake and eat it too. So I felt like I made the right decision even to this day. So I know that it's a little freaky and I know that you're concerned, but I think you have to tap into the mindset here of like, I do deserve to be happy, point blank, period. Taking a look here at what you can expect throughout the rest of June, we have here the Tower coming on into play here for you. Yeah, I do think that this is going to be the time where the foundation between you and whatever situation you have history with is going to fall. The Tower here represents a foundation that's rocky, bumpy. It's not feasible anymore. It's not a foundation that can still continue to be built on. The foundation here is cracked. So it's better to let the Tower fall than to try to repair and patch the Tower, because it's still not going to be a really good, sturdy tower. It's still going to be a really bumpy, rocky, ready to fall tower, okay, if you try to patch it. So I do feel here for you, Taurus, looking at what you can expect throughout the rest of June. If you are considering leaving a job, if you're considering leaving a person, if you're considering leaving a friend or anything of that nature at this time, this is when it's going to happen here coming into mid-June. Whatever you've been growing less distant from, I think you're going to put the official ending out there so that you can move forward with this new, really fun experience, right? All right, guys, taking a look here at the overall outcome for your mid-June 2023. What's it gonna be? We have here the Death card. Yeah, things are most certainly changing. Change and transformation. This is a different time for you now. It's awkward, I feel, for you too, Taurus. It's awkward and weird, but at the same time, it's quite exciting at the same time, right? So it's weird because when we have history with someone or history with a situation, when we're so used to being in an environment or in an environment for so long, it can feel weird without it, and it can feel also exciting at the same time. So you're in a weird and exciting energy, but I think that this is overall what you do believe is going to be best for you. And I feel like it's what's in your heart here too, right? So the Death card, yeah, things are most certainly changing. Endings are most certainly happening, but new beginnings are being born. It's time for a new chapter in your life. All right, Taurus, moving on forward, we're going to have a look here and see what the most important message is going to be here for you in mid-June 2023. So what's the most important message Taurus needs to hear? This message can resonate to anything we've already talked about or can be completely random. But what is the most important message Taurus needs to hear for mid-June 2023? We start out here with the Two of Swords. we start out here with the Two of Cups, and we have here the Star card. Yeah, Taurus, this isn't the time to be indecisive with the Two of Swords. It's the time to listen to what your heart really wants. It's the time to listen to what you really want and not get caught up in any sort of indecisive energy. Two of Cups, you're connected to something. You are connected to a new start in your life. Whether it's a new person, new job, etc., there is something new here you're very connected to. And with the Star card showing up here as well, this is something you were meant to align with. The Star always says you're always in the right place at the right time. You're always where you need to be. So at this point in your life, don't doubt your path. Don't doubt the new chapter. Just know and affirm and feel the confirmation that you're exactly where you need to be. This is a part of your path. This is a part of your process, right? Of where you go forward from here. So universe is trying to tell you guys at this time, you guys are exactly where you need to be. Don't second guess it. Don't doubt it. You're on the right path. Keep on doing what you need to do and keep on enjoying what it is you have here right now going forward. Okay. Now I do want to see here as well if there's any advice coming in here from the universe. So is there any advice coming in from the universe here for Taurus throughout mid-June 2023? What advice does the universe have here for Taurus? We have here the Magician, show up. That's what the universe here says. Magician card is the card of showing up. It is a card of manifestation too, so this could be a great time to manifest new things if you are actively practicing manifestation. But Magician says, show up right now. Be present. Enjoy what you have here, right? Don't get caught up in your head. Don't get caught up in the past. Don't get worried about the future. Be present. You have something good here right now. Really focus on enjoying it. Knight of Cups coming into play here too. You know, what you have is going to take you forward to the future. I mentioned to you, Taurus, that you recently, that's a way to say it, you recently, there you go, felt that you in this new beginning seems like it's going to be a part of your future, right? So if it's a new person, it's like, I can see them in my future. If it's a new job, I can see myself doing this in the future. So you really feel like something is going to be a part of your future. It's going to have longevity. Knight of Cups here says, take it there. Okay? So the universe is saying you got a good situation in front of you. Take it there because this is going to go somewhere for sure. Now we have here the Hangman and we have here the Page of Swords. Universe is trying to say, on the other hand though, if you don't take up this opportunity, and if you remain where you are, what you can expect is this. Three of Swords. You can expect to be unhappy. You can expect to be heartbroken. You can expect to be upset that you missed out on this new beginning. You know, I do think to a certain degree for some of you Taurians, that energy of feeling guilty, worried, concerned, or worried about letting down somebody you have history with, you know, that might make you decide to stick around. But that's not an act that's going to help you or them. Sticking around where you're unhappy will not help the other person. It will not help you. It will just delay pain for a little bit. But then when it happens, when the ending happens, it's going to be far more painful for the both of you. Right? So, the universe doesn't want to see you here. Three of Swords. They want to see you here. Three of Cups and the Sun. So you have to be willing to make the choice of what's in your heart, and you have to be willing to recognize 10 of Cups once again. You do deserve to be happy. And if you have a happy situation here, take that opportunity, Taurus. Do not miss out on it in the slightest, okay? All right, though, Taurus, with that all being said, thank you so much for coming out here to your mid-June 2023 tarot reading. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it, guys. I think that this is a really great reading to see. I'm happy that something is coming in here for you. You know, speaking of what's coming in, give me some information real quick about the Three of Cups. You know, what is this really positive situation or this new beginning for Taurus? We have here the Eight of Swords, and we have here the Seven of Wands. I feel like it's a situation that you don't have to overthink about, and you don't have to think twice about. It is just a situation you know is good for you. It's something you can feel within your heart is the right choice, right? So if this is love, it's like, I don't know, I got this undoubtedly feeling, even though that's not how you say it, I got this feeling of no doubt in my mind that this is the right person for me to be with. You know, if it's career, there's no doubt in my mind this is the right career to be a part of. At the end of the day here, Seven of Cups, I'm not confused on my path. Everything here feels right, and I want to take action with the Knight of Swords. I want to go forward with this. So listen to your desire and follow through with it here, Taurus, okay? All right, though, guys, once again, I love you. I hope you have a fantastic and amazing rest of your June 2023. Of course, if you are new here, do consider subscribing. I'd be more than happy to welcome you here into the Soul family. If you guys are interested in personal readings, you can feel free to get one with me. It's going to be the first link in the description below. So if you'd like a reading, I'll be happy to catch you over there on my website. But Taurus, have a great rest of your June, and I will see you all in the next video. Much love, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.